What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Last time, we got freaking Guppy and Lord of the Flies. Actually, Lord of the Flies and then Guppy in that order. It was good times. We played as Judas, I think, and as you can see, Judas has done everything for us. He's killed the heart, he's done the boss rush, he's killed Isaac and Blue Baby, he's killed the devil and the lamb. So we have some work to do. I think it would be wrong of me not to do a D6 run for you guys. It's 4 episodes in. We should play. We should just have some fun with the D6. It's the D6. It's amazing. They did nerf the D6. It's now a 6-room recharge as opposed to before when it was a. This is actually a really cool item, box of spiders. It's kind of like Guppy's head, but spiders. It's now a 6-room recharge as opposed to a 3-room recharge, which I like the change. I think the D6 definitely needed the nerf. I'm totally a fan of that, honestly. As much as fun as the D6 is, it needed the nerf. It really did. So I'm glad that they didn't I'm glad they left the D6 in the game. I was honestly surprised to learn that it was still in the game after normal Isaac. And they kind of, they stayed true to what it does, but they made a change, and it's I think is a strong change. So I'm happy where the D6 is now. Pin is my least favorite boss. Haunt, give me Haunt all day long. Pin is the worst. He takes so long to kill unless you have, and this I've discovered this, you have any of those items that leave a trail of damage, a trail of creep behind you, Aquarius, Headless Baby, any of that stuff, Pin will basically run into it, and he takes a lot of damage because he's vulnerable to that damage for quite a long time while he's digging. So it's a good time. I'm pretty much a huge fan of getting Aquarius really early on in the cellar and getting a Pin fight because the fight just goes that much quicker. Otherwise, I sit here for 6 years and fight Pin because Pin. And the worst part is he's not really a threat. He's not going to hurt me unless I, one brief moment lose focus. We'll get the latch key. It's a luck up and 2 keys. For whatever reason, latch key does not affect your luck stat. And I'm not sure why. There's your seed, by the way, in case you want that. It does not affect your luck stat. So I'm not sure how, where that's actually coming into effect, but that's not our secret room, which would leave one option. Right here. 2 bombs for this, probably not worth it. Good thing we at least found it. Ugh. Not okay with your smug-ass look, secret room keeper guy, who may or may not be alive. It's kind of confusing. Anyway, not sure how the luck up items work, because I check my luck, and I don't see any change. So, maybe it just takes a lot of luck to get that, that level going, or maybe, oh god. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it just doesn't. Maybe the items just don't change it, Lucky Foot doesn't change that. Who knows? Kind of a... Super Lust, I feel like, got changed a little bit. Ow. I feel like Super Lust doesn't follow the same path it used to. We'll wait for that creep to go away. Grab ourselves a Yum Heart. Go ahead. Oh, wait, I wanted to pop it. Just get that extra half heart, why not? Don't plan on taking Yum Heart, but might end up re-rolling it. We're going to have some good re-roll opportunities here. We've got, obviously, our curse room there. Do want to get a reroll before I go in there, because we could see something like 9 lives that we don't want, or I don't know, maybe even we want to take 9 lives right now. Yes, hello to you 2 little poops. Probably my favorite new enemy. I died to them. My second ever death in Rebirth was to a little poop. But you know what? I forgive them. Dingle forced me into them. Okay, it wasn't really the little poop's fault. Really, it was Dingle, who is another huge pain in the ass, by the way. I'm not rolling that. Just FYI, in case you're wondering. I have no plans to re-roll this item. We will take the mark. Get a solid damage upgrade. Back in normal Isaac, it was a +2 damage. Getting spacebar items constantly. It's a shame. +2 damage, no upgrade to tears, unlike the Pact, which was 1 damage and 2 tears. So these spike rooms are... they're new. We'll get Pisces tears up plus knockback. Alright. Could end up being actually terrible. You never know with knockback in this game, especially with creatures like Haunt, the little Haunts at least, where knocking them around is quite possibly like the worst thing you could do for your life. But we have lots of damage and our tiers are in a really good place, so I'm happy where we are right now. Shop is probably not worthwhile unless we magically pick up a bunch of money. We will not be getting another reroll this floor. That's alright, Widow. It's going to be nice to us. And so is our deal with the devil, right? Right, game? And honestly, now that I think about it, I probably should have saved my reroll, because rerolling the devil deal is much more worthwhile than, say, you know, the Yum Heart. You know, potentially rolling like 3 items, the way devil deals in Rebirth go. So I don't know. We'll get Cat of Nine Tails, shot speed plus damage up. I'm okay with that. And in our devil room, you'll find a teleport to the devil room, as well as, and we totally just flipped our room upside down. Some spiders and 2 pills that damn well better be health up or tears up, otherwise I'm going to be upset. Pretty fly, actually. Free halo of flies, totally worth it. We've got one possible secret room spot, at least if it's behaving. If the secret room is behaving. You never really know. If not, we'll pick up a couple cents, and yeah, secret room was not behaving. Oh well. We'll move on. I'm happy where we are. We got lots of damage. Lots of shot speed as well. We've had like 2 shot speed upgrades. Pardon me, I'm burping my breakfast. It doesn't sound right, but that's what's happening. I'm getting breakfast burps. Catacombs 1. I don't know if this is where the Cubones live in Catacombs, but I think they're in the caves too, and I'm not a fan. Cubones can just go suck a fat one, really, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and this room is like super not okay. Any room that involves any sort of bony creature, like the Cubones, along with those turrets that don't stop firing, is awful. Common Cold, good upgrade. I will take it. Poison damage, always good in my book. And it's passive, so it's kind of a damage up. Not really, though. But it'll work as such. This room is always tough to get a handle on. Just gotta kind of randomly throw shots in there and hope they land. It's pretty much the method to my madness there. I'm going to go ahead and pop in the curse room. I kind of wanted to save it, but obviously... Actually, we still have an item in here, don't we? No, we picked up... What am I saying? We picked up Common Cold. So let's duck into the curse room here, see if there's an item. Obviously, the likelihood of that happening after we already found one is not so great, but hopefully we can find our boss room here shortly so we can get this reroll used. As of the making of this video, which was last night, and this will probably get posted like 2 days from now, so Cobalt Streak and Richard Hammer officially got the real Platinum God. So congrats to them. It was really cool. I was there when it happened. Definitely glad that I was, because it was freaking hilarious. Richard proceeded to break the hell out of the game. He even got it to crash, like good old Rebirth, or excuse me, like good old Wrath of the Lamb. So really cool to be there. It was quite fun seeing Cobalt and Richard just be all giddy with excitement, and really happy that they don't have to slave away playing Rebirth anymore, and they can just kind of have fun with it. But yeah, this game is no easy. It's no easy 100%, and it is most certainly no easy 111%, which is like the real Platinum God status. Not sure what you need for normal Platinum God. One of the problems with what they did was no one really knows how, you know, just people don't know what. And is this Peep? This is Peep, so I don't gotta worry about you lasering my face off. I do have to worry about that though. No one really knows because the achievements were bugged for so long, and they were trying to get all those achievements and couldn't because just the items weren't like in the game or working, or it's not really clear. I'm not really sure what the exact situation was, but that's the deal. So I'm sure I can set my sights on Platinum God as being something I could achieve. Maybe not real Platinum God. That seems... Ow. Okay. Just everybody come in the corner while I'm retreating. I hate Peep. Peep is up there and has always been up there with one of my least favorite bosses. Those eyes just make things so difficult. But he will die. We'll probably not get a deal with the devil, but we might. Yeah, and we'll just take a speed up because apparently I wanted that. 2 bombs, 1, 2, 3 places the secret room could be. Probably not in my best interest to look for it. And the shop is, I mean, we just don't have enough money for the shop. Although we could re-roll things in the shop. But chances are we're not going to find anything we want. So down we go. I think I have a false sense of security on this run. I feel like it's good, but it's not that good. Holy smokes. These poops also hate them. Little poops, come at me all day long. Love you guys. Hate to kill them. I wish they were passive, like passive things. Just like those flies that are passive that you don't have to kill. I wish my little poops were like that, but you know, sometimes they're not. So that's a key room. Don't know what could be that way. There could be a, you know, could be a die room. Not really sure what all the die rooms do yet. I do know the 1 like re-rolls your whole build. 6 kind of does a bit of everything. And this is the room that I despise. Takes a lot of coordination. If I can get these guys to hit the mushrooms, that'd be solid, but we'll just get them to get 1. We'll check out our fill. I can see forever. Fan-freaking-tastic. 3 cents, man. They're not being good to me. Golden chest. Oh, I'm now in here. All right, can't go back out apparently. I'm not interested in that. I think. Oh, I don't want to go over there. I don't even know where I want to go. Let's just go up. Now those guys, unlike a lot of the enemies that were giving me trouble early on, I figured those spiders out very quickly. Thankfully, because they were giving me a lot of trouble actually. You should be dead. You're poisoned. You should be dead. Thank you. Licking butts. It's not healthy. There's a lot of gross stuff in there. These are butt lickers, by the way. That's what they're called. They're basically little human centipedes. It's kind of disgusting. We'll check out our item room. We have a reroll ready. But we're not going to reroll Tough Love. Tooth Shot is a good time. And we have that luck up. So I'm excited. Luck obviously plays a big role in stuff like Tough Love because it determines how often you get that special effect. And teeth do lots of damage, so if we can continue to stack luck up, that's just, I mean, that's big for us. That's big. Quite big. I love that Edmund added these guys into the game. I'm a big fan. Just like simple, very simple rework. Just like, okay, we had these guys before. You couldn't actually, you know, you couldn't kill those green zombie guys that launch bombs and then get their bodies. But now you can, which is, again, like a very simple thing. Knockback is doing work on the husk here, by the way. I forget which item that was, which is bad of me, but whatever. We get the pentagram, 2 spirit hearts for our troubles, and not the greatest deal with the devil. I don't think any of this is worth it, so you know what? We'll roll it. And now we have some interesting opportunities. Judas's shadow, and note the fact that the heart values changed, so that's new in Rebirth as well. It's the first devil deal I've actually rerolled. Judas's shadow is a respawn. I'm not sure if the shadow itself has any buff to stats, but you respawn with 2 black hearts. I think I'm just gonna go for the goat head, see if we can get some more deals later. I could have obviously opted out of that, but I think that would have been a waste of time, seeing as we already have stuff like the pentagram. We have stuff like, I mean, we've got a lot of evil, let's just put it that way. So I don't think opting out of that deal is going to do anything for our chances to get some angel rooms. Get the Steam sale on Catacombs 2, not completely worthless. We'll also pick up a key for our troubles, which is nice. Make sure, I swear, still, the thing with the tinted rocks, I like have to remember to look for them. Otherwise, I probably just breeze right by them. There we go. Got a full health pill. We also have our super secret room. Ooh, knockback being really strange with the butt licker there. That was almost bad. We have tons of damage. What's our damage at? Our damage is almost like at the max. Which again, you can't really reach max damage. It's just what the stat sheet shows you. Same with, actually, tears do cap out, I believe. But with damage, there's no cap. It's a good time. You can just keep going and going. It's kind of fantastic. So that's going to be it for this floor, unless we want to go spend some keys. There's 2 rooms in this floor that are not shops. This is just one. This is, I don't know what to call this room, but Yeah, I'll double my freaking... I'll double all the things. Cool. Alright, so that's good. We picked up a moon card. And we do not have enough keys to go to the double key room over there, so I guess we'll just pass and we'll move on. Good floor. Picked up, and a fast floor. We might actually be able to do the boss rush if we continue on this pace. We're at 13:37. I missed it. Oh, you saw it briefly. So yeah, we got 7 minutes, just about 6 minutes to finish the entire, and that stayed open because obviously we have the goat head. Another useful thing about the goat head is if you want to keep re-rolling devil deal items, you could just go get another re-roll. We might have found a battery. Who knows? Gotta pop back in there, hit another re-roll. You will die very quickly, zombie scum. So we want to be we're in a bit of a hurry right now. I think now that I've got my sights set on the boss rush all of a sudden, because it's fun. The boss rush is fun. No 2 cents, no qualms about that. I do not know what this item is, so I'm gonna pick it up. Isaac's Tears, collected tears. Well, let's just use it and see what happens. Interesting. So it's like a Guppy's head, or a Tammy's head, excuse me, but a little different. Let's go ahead, go to our secret room. That was almost a terrible play, and honestly, I should not have done that because I had a reroll in one charge. So what I should have done is come into this room, got my reroll, rerolled Isaac's Tears, and oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm really glad I didn't take more than 1 damage there. Anyway, what I should have done, got my reroll, rerolled Isaac's Tears, then used that card, because we could have gone, that secret room could have been anywhere. And that, I believe, is soy milk, and I'm not sure if it'll reset my damage to 1. But let's just go for it. Our damage is 1. Oh, no. We still have little teeth in there. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, soy milk is terrible. I just did horrible things to what was totally an excellent run. I've just done unspeakable things. And I would love to take it all back. But I can't. I wish... But we're learning. We learned something, at the very least. We learned that, Andrew, you're an idiot, because soy milk sets your damage to 1. It's not just a little damage down, it's a lot of damage down. Hey, we learned that. That's fine. I'm okay with taking a life lesson out of... out of that. I'm not okay with taking a life lesson. I'm really upset. We're in like a really bad place now, actually. Boss rush, out of the question. That's not happening anymore. We still have knockback on our tears, which is interesting. I think our damage is a little higher than normal. Maybe soy milk has just given us the, like, impression that our damage is 1. I feel like we still have more damage than, like, stock soy milk. Maybe it's just because there's so many tears that it looks like there's only 1 damage. Because I definitely feel like I'm doing more damage than I normally would be with soy milk. Because I've had soy milk from like level 1, and it's not fun. I'm like 2 hitting flies still, maybe 3. It's hard to say. There's so many tears. You never know how many are actually landing. In theory, our poison should be doing just as much, so that's a thing. Look at that knockback. That's awesome. We could just force them into the wall. That is actually pretty cool. And he turns around and we hit him. That's excellent. I like that. I'm a fan. Alright, so we found some synergy here. Soy milk plus whatever that knockback item is. It's one of the horoscope symbols, and I don't remember which one it is, but hey, I'm a little okay with it. I'll be honest. But yeah, boss rush is out of the question. Maybe before given like 1 more tears upgrade or maybe a damage upgrade, it definitely would have been possible. At this stage, there's just no way. Thank you so much, pretty flies. Ow. Unfortunate. So right now, what we should be doing is going back and re-rolling soy milk. Unfortunately, this is just depth 1. Unfortunately for us, we are fighting the fallen with soy milk, which is not my favorite. This is not something I would wish. You know what? We're gonna pop the strength card. Why the heck not? Let's just do a little bit more damage. And we're definitely gonna put a bomb down here and get 1 of them. So that's, you know, better than nothing. In this guy will charge. I wish they would charge at the same time. Just make life a little bit easier. There we go. Just be in unison. Show some togetherness, would you? And we will get Contract from Below, as well as... I think that's Abaddon? I'm not sure what it does. We have 2 hearts. We've got a lot. How much floor? Oh, it won't show me how much floor we have left. Well, this is going to stay open because we have Goat Head. So let's just take a look. Do we have 6 rooms of combat left? We can see 4 on screen. Oh, boy. You know what? I've never had this item before. Let's just do it. Evil plus damn it. Whoa! We just got a whole suite of black hearts. Like, all the black hearts. So we're going to leave Fear Shot, and we're going to roll this into a normal boss room item. That's a shame. It is an HP up, though. It is a tears up as well, and it's a shot speed down, which, obviously our shot speed is way high, so maybe a down is not a bad thing. Abaddon. Lots of evil up. We got so many black hearts from that. I had no idea. What the heck? Why not? Gold chests, you never know. You never know. Could be infamy. And infamy, I gotta say, one of my favorite items. It's strong. Looks like we have Fear Shot as well. Did Abaddon give us fear? I think it did. I don't know what else would have. I don't think the blue mushroom did. So this is good. We got tons of Fear Shots coming out. It's another one of those like lucky things with soy milk is that we get a lot of our status effects really fast. And I don't think those status effects are nerfed in any way. They're not, you know, they're not less effective because it's soy milk. They're just as effective as they would be otherwise. So we've actually found some decent synergy. Soy milk makes item, you know, tier effects actually pretty useful. Again, all about the learning experience here during Rebirth. Trying to just figure the game out a little bit now and then. That tinted rock, thank you much. And now that's like super important. I can't stress that enough. You stay away from me, sir. You stay away. I have knockback to freaking high heaven. Maybe to low hell. I don't really know. One of the two. We'll pick up a dime. So definitely want to visit the shop again. We have the Steam sale as well, so not a terrible idea to go check out the shop. Knockback on these guys, fantastic. I'm okay with it. Let's just finish you off. And again, I think soy milk let us keep our damage, but just because our tiers are so small, you know, each tier, the only way to describe the damage of each of those little tiers is by, you know, setting them down to 1. And again, we've taken another damage up, so I think with soy milk, it's just kind of tricky to see what really is going on. We do have a nun. Did I pick up the nun's habit? I don't remember. I might have skipped the nun's habit. Did we buy the nun's habit? Yes, we did. So we will, if we want to, we can take half hearts of damage on like fires or something, or the curse room here, and we can get ourselves some extra charges. Something tells me I won't want to do that, but you never know. Go ahead, poke our head in here. 1 chest. Health up is always okay with me, and a 3rd orbital. Very, very important. Can't stress that enough, how important orbitals are. And we've already been to the shop. What am I saying? I don't know where it is. It's up here. What did we buy? Did we buy a discounted nun's habit? Probably. Probably just losing my mind. That's really what's happening. Let me just poke my head back in here. Yeah, that's what we did. We can re-roll this item. And we'll get this. The Sharp Plug, charged with blood. One of the items that is most definitely going to be intricate in breaking this game. Or at least getting lots of stuff. Making more progress, and again, not finding tinted rocks unless I'm really looking for them. Spark plug, sharp plug, whatever it's freaking called. And we're gonna. Oh, do we want that? It's just fear shot. I should save my reroll for that, probably. Actually, now that I think about it, since we got that health up, that's all right. But sharp plug, you basically when your item has no charge, literally no charge, you hit space, takes up 2 of your hearts, or in the case of having the wafer, half of 1 of your hearts. And you get a full charge. The knockback is oh god, it's a little strange. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about when, you know, negative effects of knockback. Apparently, Orange Chub is not a fan. That's okay, we're fans. And again, knockback is like a good thing sometimes, but I think when you're talking like with a setup like this, you don't necessarily want knockback, because you want things to stay in your line of sight. You know, let your tiers be able to hit things. And in this case, it's not exactly helping me out a lot. But at the very least, we found like a decent synergy with Soy Milk. We can literally keep enemies that walk at us with, you know, ooze guys are relatively quick. We were completely able to just be like, hey, listen, I'm not okay with you, so stay the fuck away. And the zombies, that was cool. We could just keep zombies away from us. I'm alright with that. Nice little chest there. We got tons of money, and I should have, on that last floor, really should have donated. Hopefully we'll get our chance this floor. Again, pumping money into that donation machine, especially when we have a surplus. Always a strong idea. And now I'm going to make an interesting choice here. I'm going to go, instead of for Demon Judgment, do exactly that and get exactly what I wanted. We have a luck up after all, so, you know. Oh, and also I'm getting rerolls, so I should probably save this. Let's find our item room, and then we can go get more charges. So not used to, and again, what did I tell you? Little knockback on these guys? No good. No good. Fearing them, I'm all about it. Stay away from me. That's cool. And again, Fear Shot is one of those effects that I have not played around with a lot. I think it's useful. I have not yet explored it to its fullest, I guess, is the way to say that. I'm not really used to it. Don't really know how good it is yet. I've had charm enough to know that I don't like it a whole lot. We'll go ahead and pop that. And we will see poison bombs. Is that really what we want? No, it's not. Don't know what this is. You feel this is great. You feel refreshed and protected. HP up, as well as, and this is the kicker, we get invincibility sometimes, and that's fantastic. More pretty flies, sure, why not? We already have 3, but you know, the more the merrier. So we've used our reroll, so that's really all we can do until we find the shop. Yeah, that's right. Stay away. Stay away. Gotta love that fart effect. I don't know if these guys, I've like not yet let them get close enough to me to discover if they can actually hurt me when they're in that like just big farting baby state. But I don't plan on it, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I want that champion dead. Apparently fear does not make them not shoot. It just kind of makes them go away from us. They'll still shoot at us. We can still pull them into aggro. We'll get a key. Thank God, because we needed it. And we will check out our shop. We've got 1+1 bombs, so that's going to give us bombs all the time when we want them. I don't want it. And I don't want a Bible either. So let's whisk up to our Demon Judgment. And I might end up blowing up the Key Judgment. Hopefully he'll give us keys. You'd think the dude wants some keys, like he's probably hanging on to some. So, you know, logically, I'd like to think that he has, you know, he's just chilling with some. So we'll play Demon Judgy, since we already got our HP upgrade. I don't yet know actually if you can get 2 blood bags in a run. So we got 2 of these pills. That's an I can see forever. We'll go with mystery pill number 1, which is a luck up. Mystery pill number 2, are you a wizard? Kind of cool with soy milk, actually. But we obviously don't want that. And mystery pill, balls of steel. Excellent. Let's go ahead and dunk the rest of our... Oh, and we got invincibility from Virgo. Beautiful. It's actually quite long, invincibility. I love it. It's one of the only reasons I was even close to getting a kill on the lamb a couple days ago. Didn't actually get it, because, you know, 3 hearts for the lamb it's a tough thing. And I may have just, like, wasted a lot of charges. But you know what? That's fine. Whatevs. I'm not really focused. So we've got another 2 free secret rooms on this next floor, which is good. Go ahead, pop in here. We're going to buy the heart, because, again, we have money. Roll that Bible. We'll get giant spiders and flies. And I don't know if our pretty flies got bigger. It sure looks like it. So I'm okay with that. Oh, and this is... Do we know what this is? Oh, this is Are You a Wizard? Well, whatever. We had lots of money. There's no way the donation machine is going to take all of our money. There's just no way. There we go. Get in that position just stuck behind it, and it'll just load coins up. There may be a milestone at 400. I'm not sure. I know there is one at 500, so, or at least I assume there is one at 500, so I'm guessing they're probably, oh! There is one at 400! Brilliant! And it breaks in just the right time. So we'll take the bomb. Might as well. Never know. We'll stay stocked up for the future. Gurglings. Not a fan. Another one of those enemies that knockback is, can be your worst enemy. Makes fighting Gurglings when you have knockback makes things a little bit more difficult, I'm gonna be honest. Strength card, okay. Probably, and this is depth 2. So strength card is not really gonna come in handy. We wanna take, we definitely wanna take I Can See Forever down to the next floor, so I guess we should have used the strength card on this room. So there we go. Look how strong we are. So strong. Good thing we had that speed up from the strength card. I'm okay with this. Let's go get ourselves another HP up and another reroll in case we get a deal with the devil. Obviously, we're not getting a boss rush room because it has been 28 minutes. So, oops, that's not where I'm going. So we're really just looking for, maybe we can roll a blood bag. We got invincibility from Virgo again. Beautiful. We have tons of hearts. We'll get another blood bag. So confirmed, you can in fact get more items. So I'm definitely okay with taking the HP up there. I think one of the interesting things in Rebirth with the whole HP cap is that there is a point at which you kind of want to stop taking red hearts because you might just be getting more normal hearts out of the deal. I'm not really, you know, I've had a couple runs where I've maxed out my red health. I don't know how happy I was about that. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I was very happy about it, honestly, because I could have been getting, and we'll get some invincibility there, might as well summon the hand. Because you could have been picking up spirit hearts to, you know, help your health out a little bit. But in the unfortunate case of having full 12 red hearts, you kind of only can work with red hearts. So unless you're getting like little Chad a lot or something like that, it's a little hard to deal with. So I think like there's some, you know, depending on what you've got in your run, there's a happy medium somewhere. And as you can tell, I have yet to master dodging of the foot, which is unfortunate to say the least. But we'll take care of things. What did we need to do during this run? I don't even remember. There's a Brother Bobby. We're gonna re-roll him into Sister Maggie. Oh, why not? Welcome to the team. And where did we need to go? Does anyone remember? I think we need to go kill the lamb. I think that's what we had left. So I think that was the right choice, taking the negative. The negative in the Polaroid. Polar opposites. No pun intended. One helps you go to the dark room, one helps you go to the chest upon defeating, you know, the devil, or of course Isaac up in the cathedral. And we're going to go ahead and use our I Can See Forever, because one of the problems with the I Can See Forever pill is that you actually do have to end up, you have to run into your, you know, whatever secret room it is. That was very, very silly damage. We'll get a room full of pills, luck up, health up, and mystery. This can't be good. This pill just can't be good. There's no way it's a good stat up. I just refuse to believe it. Fortunately made it through there to play some judgment. Judgy, what you got for me, man? What are you hanging on to there? You little judgment britches. Get a health up. That's okay with me. And let's jump through our secret room here, see if we can skip to our boss. Oh, those brimstone fire! Get me every time, man. Balls of steel. I'm okay with this. But our boss room is this way. Oh, this is not a fun room. Knockback plea, fear plea. All the status effects, just go. Tooth. Luck up is so good because again we do have teeth hidden inside of our hidden in the bowels of our soy milk tears. There are teeth. There are teeth in there, and they are doing tons of damage. So, knockback would have been, you know, it worked a little bit. But I really hate these big rooms with diglets. They come out of nowhere. They could pop behind you. You never know where they're gonna come from, and especially with these womb pimples. I'm not a fan of the womb pimples. Are we finished? No, I still hear one. Yeah. Oh, and it's a champion, no less. Excellent. And these dudes just pop. Oh, there's two of them, of course. Accidentally ran into that one. That was a mistake. There we go. But yeah, you never know where those things are popping up in the big rooms. I would love to take you out as fast as possible. Especially you two. Yeah, kill yourself on basically your toxic friends. Otherwise known as toxic poop. Here's our boss room. Found it in good time. Didn't waste a lot of time taking damage on this floor, which is good. Again, we don't exactly have the stopping power of, like, enemy walks up to us and it's dead. We need a little more time. You know, we gotta settle down. Take some time with our enemies. Coerce them into dying. Which is, you know, not ideal, but it's what we got. First time fighting Blast Assist. Not, of course, and when I say first time fighting Blast Assist, I mean actually inside the boss room. He's easy as ever. That one just exploded for seemingly no reason. So I'm okay with that. Maybe he was scared. I don't know. Either way, a very easy boss fight, really no matter what. We'll see a range up as well as another Deal with the Devil, which contains Sacrificial Dagger, Gimpy, and some pills. One of these is Balls of Steel. Is it this one? No, we don't know any of these pills do. I'm scared. I don't want to. Let's roll that. Dark Bum, you are always welcome on the team, my friend. And you know what? Do we want a range up? How's our range doing? Yeah, oh, we definitely want a range up. Let's just see the improvement there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good pickup. Range, definitely, for me, one of the most underrated. In fact, probably the most underrated stat. Granted, there are ones that are more underrated, or I guess definitely ones that are more useful, certainly. And look at the knockback, going to work on the guts. Look at that. Fantastic. But there are definitely stats that are more useful than range. But range, you know, if you don't have it, you can be real screwed. It's a lot like speed in that regard. That's why some upgrades like number 1 are, you know, frowned upon by some people. Like, personally, I love number 1. I can deal with some short range. I'll get range upgrades eventually. It almost always happens. Get knocked back. Back, you fiend. Oh, this is a bad place to be right now. Please don't dash me. Please just stay feared. Thank you, Abaddon. Bumfrem got hit with a little bit of a nerf. For those of you who didn't know, he doesn't drop hearts quite as often. In fact, it's like a third less often. I don't know if there's... Oh, this is very fortunate. Just keep him right there. Yes. Now we just have 1 gurgling left. That's a cruel room. 3 gurglings. Before it was just 2 of them. This room is just swell. Give those rooms to me all day. Let's head down. Why not? So I guess it's worthwhile to talk about now that I've played Rebirth, and actually I have beaten the final boss of Rebirth. Quite a tough fight, I must say. And I won't spoil anything. Some of you, you know, obviously, are awaiting that. Obviously, the series isn't very linear. A lot like other Isaac video makers. I wouldn't call myself an Isaac video maker even. So, but like mainstay Isaac video makers, you know, they're very linear with their videos. They play the entire save with you. You know, you're with them through unlock number 1 and the last unlock. So, for me, it's, you know, well, let's make a video. Or, you know, hey, this run was especially good on stream. Let's put it up on the YouTubes. But in this case, worth talking about the ease of Rebirth. And, you know, is the game easier than the old one? And you know what? No, absolutely not. Not only is the last, like, getting Platinum God much, much harder. So much more to do. But another thing worth mentioning, and this is, like, really worth mentioning, item pools. Just the, you know, as your item pools get worse and worse, more and more items unlocked, it actually gets pretty damn tough to deal with. You don't get carried every run. I wouldn't even call this getting carried. If you think this is carried, you should check out the definition of carried in the dictionary. Meanwhile, I'm busy yakking my mouth off, and I'm taking dumb damage to Masks of Infamy. Hopefully, Dark Bum can help us out after this room. I have had Dark Bum with stuff like Little Chad. Beautiful. Beautiful times. Can we just, like, for 1 second, enjoy the sound of soy milk? Fantastic. Fantastic. So there's a key in here that we can't get. Let's just go to our secret room. Why not? Golden poop. Sure. Not what I'm looking for. Don't want to bomb those guys. Probably a waste of time. Very weird secret room location, by the way. Not something I would have found on my own. Ever. It's technically only surrounded by 2 rooms, which... Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. We are not going to the chest, so I don't feel so bad wasting my keys on this room. I do a little bit now, especially since, well, we can reroll that. Bob's Brain, hell no. Monkey Paw, sure, it has some effect that, honestly, I don't really understand. Something about low health, giving me health. It's all really a mystery. Diglett, please. I just love that I can keep guts at bay just with shots. That's fantastic. And despite my best efforts, we're gonna save this for the next floor. Despite my best efforts, I have to go through this big room. And I was afraid it would be this, because this is the worst. This specific type of room with the butthole clouds as well as all those little damn womb pimples. This is awful. I hate this room. Alright, not so bad. We did take some damage, but could have been worse. It could have been worse. And this, oh, this is a nasty room, actually. Just get a bomb in the mix. Why not? Oh, that did not help at all. In fact, that made it much worse. Throw another one in there. Okay, that helped a little bit. Stay away from me. These guys fire very quickly. A lot of the new Rebirth enemies that fire quickly, like these, again, butthole clouds, the Cubones, obviously probably the best example. I'm not fans of them. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Oh, this room, okay. Really glad that they brought back these womb pimples. Trust me, oh, and, you know, pop up behind me, that's cool. We can go reroll if we wish, but I think we're better off. What is this, womb? Yeah, we might as well fight them. Sorry, taking care of those guys as fast as possible. Range, again, here's a fight where range is a serious big deal. Because if you cannot fight those guys on those eyeballs, they will prey on you like crazy. You're just fodder, honestly, which is no fun. Those lasers, early on in this game, those lasers are tough to deal with, and you're gonna spawn Chub. It's like you knew which enemy I had the most trouble with, and that may totally be a thing. Now that I think about it, that may actually be a thing. Because the last time I fought Mom's Heart, I was having trouble against Teratoma on the floor. Guess what I got? Teratoma. Guess what gave us trouble this game? That orange Chub. Because of the knockback. I may have just made a very interesting discovery, is what I'm saying. Bum Friend, not going to hook us up. We will get, obviously, our path down to the devil here. Let us really quickly run back, re-roll our friend Bob's Rotten Head, see if we can nab ourselves one last item to help us on our way. That fight went exceptionally well. And Cricket's freaking head. Oh, our tears are actually massive. Our damage, maybe it's like on 2 now. Nope. Soy Milk still refuses to let us know where our damage really is. That's okay. Just double checking, make sure we're not missing it. It's a mystery pill. So down we go. Very exciting. Bumfriend has yet to pay off. He hasn't even given us 1 soul heart, I think. So I am anxiously awaiting the time that pays off. Hopefully we'll get more red heart drops. It's not really under my control, unfortunately. I can see forever. Let's see how this works out. And this is not a fun room at all. But we're handling it okay so far. They're feared. They fear me. Wow. Really surprised I got out of this room without taking damage. You will definitely give me a soul heart. Yes, you will. Oh, this room, not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, alright, poison him. Poison him. Poison him. Just get a poison on. Poison? No? Okay. We'll just let him pop up like normal. Fine. Oh, balls. That's like the dumbest of the damage. Oh, he died. Phew. Bum Friend, I'm sorry. That spirit heart that you gave me, I tried. I really did. Thank you for seemingly killing that middle eyeball. I appreciate it. Oh, that sucks. Shoal is a tough floor. I gotta say, I'm much better at the Cathedral. Shoal just brings some enemies to the table that I don't know if it's that I'm not used to fighting them or if that they're just tougher. But Shoal definitely got some loving. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Do it. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better spot for him to do that, honestly. Somebody's almost dead. Which one of you? Ooh, that was lucky. He's gonna do it in a second too. Oh, get me out! Oh, we almost made it out of this, but we will get a soul heart in return, so I don't feel so bad. These guys are cake as long as they don't get loose. Get loose. Take off your Sunday shoes. Always worth, especially with our luck up. Might as well give this a shot. Who knows if luck up even plays a role, but hell. Everything I know about that situation just came true. I just got 25% chances. Just kind of just coming at me right there. We went the complete wrong direction. I imagine this as well will be the wrong direction, just because that would be my luck. A nice easy room though. Thank God. Some hearts? Really, I would just prefer a heart drops, honestly. Again, nice easy room, although it's always nerve-wracking, these rooms. You never know when these guys are just going to break free and come darken the room and try to eat your babies. It's a terrible, really terrifying thing. And we might have gone the right way, actually. Leech mamas, mama leeches, that's what I call these guys. That guy will sneak in a very, very lucky shot. The way they back up before they charge is a little disturbing. Self-sacrifice room. Show me the boss room, Mega Greed. Where is she? Mega Greed, probably my favorite of the Greed variants. Again, you just stand kind of still. You can't really do much. And another Super Greed. Well, I guess I kind of deserve that shit talking him. It's like, you're terrible. And he kind of is. He may be super, but honestly, the only thing super about him is that he spawns those greed heads. And honestly, I ain't afraid of no greed heads. And there's our booyah. Oh, this is not a fun room. This is not a fun room. It sucks me into the middle, too. Oh, God. Oh, I need to get through here. Thank you. Please die. Gosh. Nope. That chest's not for me. It's just not for me. You know, I'm not the type of person. Bomb. Timing is oh so finicky. Wow, that was quick. Get him. Excellent. Pretty flies. Thank you. Now, I don't think fear actually does anything to Satan, but poison certainly does. And knockback! The knockback! Look how useful! Oh, one of the hardest parts, and he's just gonna like force his way over here. One of the most useful parts, or the hardest parts of this fight is that he creeps over to your side just constantly. Just always trying to get next to you, and it is awful. I'm not a fan of Satan's just like need to be near you, because it just makes the fight quite difficult. Stomp your favorite bomb flies, please. Makes my life really easy. You just blowing yourself up. Your hooves. Again, this ooh boy. This fight became much harder now that the hooves follow less of a they're not so linear, I guess is the way to put it. They crash down and you know, they show up where you were, and it's very hard to keep track of where they're about to be, where they will be. I just got some invincibility, so we're gonna lure some bomb flies in here. That didn't really do anything for me, honestly. I don't have any damage dealing capabilities while I'm invincible. I don't have a cube of meat, or you know, now that I think about it, picking up sacrificial dagger would have probably been a very strong idea for this fight, and really all the fights that we have to do. And apparently, and this is something I've noticed quite a few times actually. Apparently, I am totally allowed to Are you gonna draw me a heart? I should not have let you take that. Apparently you can walk into Satan's feet and not take damage. It seemed like I did there a couple times. I don't know how accurate that is, but we are in the dark room, and hopefully there's more than just troll bombs. Guppy's Paw is phenomenal. We'll get an Are You a Wizard? And luck, so more teeth. Oh, look at all those little teeth. Guppy's Paw. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Terrible, terrible thing. We're in the dark room. And for those of you who haven't seen the dark room yet, it is like the chest equivalent for Shoal now. I gotta say, out of all the things I expected from Rebirth, I should have expected this. Didn't. I'm quite pleased. The art, just the atmosphere is so cool. We're leaving something on the ground as we do things here. I'm not really sure what it is. Is it teeth explosions? Or is it just ghost ectoplasm? I don't know what... We just kind of messed this room up a little bit. Yeah, it was all covered in white nastiness. I apologize for that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... this boss does that, and I don't like it. Those quick jumps, awful. I'm not a fan. Especially when the other one is sucking you towards him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Sure, sure. And we need to start nuking some hearts there. Because we were one hit away from death. To freaking Mega Fatty. It's a very tough room, actually. And unfortunately, despite my best efforts, ended up killing them both at the same time. Sorry, Dark Bum. That one's mine, pal. You have unfortunately been not that useful, Dark Bum. You're supposed to be like the greatest item of all time. You were the chosen one. Oh, and that is such bad damage. Is he dashing one way and coming back the other? Is this really happening? Spoonbender. I'm okay with this. Apparently we're getting items out of our chests now. Again, totally okay with it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come back to the living world, please. Thank you. Monstro's Lung. I will pass. I will, however, go grab my D6 and roll it. So apparently past this first room, you do actually get items from things. I think those first 4 red chests actually act like red chests. Is this Lemon Mishap? Not exactly the item I'm looking for. And I guess we hope that I don't screw things up, and we'll roll with... Oh, Fear. So good. So good, Fear. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to hope that... Well, first off, hope that we run into my bombs. Please. Oh, damn it. Terrible damage. We're going to hope that I can get some D6 charges. Although this may be a bad call, seeing as we could just... We could just end up, you know, dying in here because I don't have Guppy's Paw. That's a chance I'm willing to take. Alright, somebody's got to eat that. Thank you. That is a terrifying thing there. These guys are laying hearts that I'm not really actually ever seeing, and I don't think they're actually showing up either. Which is another interesting thing that's going on here. Hey, at least they dash the whole way down, so I can kind of do this. Very zombie-like. So yeah, I think these guys are supposed to spawn hearts, but they aren't. Maybe it's a glitch. Dark Bum, don't even. 2 of clubs. Yeah, sure. 22 bombs? Cool. Again, going for D6 charges. Maybe a total mistake. We'll find out. You spawn leapers, which makes me not super happy. Gotta keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't sneak up to me. Taking out this first one would be a huge deal. Go up here and put a bomb down that actually won't do anything. Homing shots. Really cool, actually, with soy milk. All these little shots bending every which way. 1 leaper left. Should be an item. Luckfoot. Yeah. Teeth. All kinds of teeth. Oh yeah, we're getting tons of teeth now. Excellent. 2 more rooms. Can we manage 2 more rooms? Oh, this is nope. We can't manage. Yep. Lure him into a corner. Yep. Who's left? Just you. Excellent. One room, and we may in fact have. That was a strange sound in the background there. It sounded like somebody was opening a door. Freaked me out a little bit. So we have our Guppy's Paw over there. Teratoma should be a piece of cake. Should be a piece of cake. Spiders die real fast. So we've learned a lot of things this run. I'm pleased. Whether or not we can defeat the lamb, I'm pleased. We've come away with some good Rebirth knowledge. Soy milk, despite the fact, and there's our item charge, unfortunately. Again, damage right now, not a huge deal. You know, I will take Black Bean. I've got like one reroll after we roll this lemon mishap into the bomb bag. Son of a bitch. It's all Guppy's Paw from here, baby. This is a mystery pill? It is not a mystery pill. We don't want to even... I wish I hadn't. And that, yeah, Black... No! They got me! I hit spacebar. I tried so hard. Oh, man. You know, those guys are tough. Apparently, I was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Wow. That run, you know, Guppy's Paw came in to save us. And I dropped the ball. I definitely dropped the ball. Those guys, they got me. And you know what? I'm going to chalk that one up to Rebirth's new invincibility. Rebirth definitely changed a little bit. And certainly changed the fact that you can take damage immediately after you take damage. So shame on me for not understanding that those guys dash one direction and pop right back. I could have definitely avoided that. But hey, we learned a lot, especially that enemy's behavior. I haven't seen a lot of that enemy. I think we definitely could have taken the lamb. Could have definitely taken the lamb on this run. But that's okay. We'll get him next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. The first death in this series. I usually protect these videos. I try. I'm perfect. I win every run. But you guys should see the deaths too. So thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting the Isaac series. Those few of you that do. Hope to see you guys on the stream. And obviously in further videos. Catch you guys later.